Hello everybody, welcome back to Hermitcraft. I am on the server and in the garden, in the shopping district. My tower is still over there. And what is this? I wonder if that's going to come in handy. Yes, indeed, we are going to need some glass. And we're going to need artisan glass clearance sale. Any stack, 1 diamond. Okay, I can deal with that. I actually need quite a lot of glass. Now, where is the nearest ender? I'm going to go for downstairs because there we go. There's an ender chest. Perfect. And I've done a little bit of diamond mining. What have you? And I'm going to need probably more than that. Not more than that. Probably can't fit it in my inventory kind of thing. Which that was where my brain was going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go for 4 of each colour that I require. So I just took a rest stop at the rest stop, I guess. It's a gas station. Yep, it's a gas station, and that's a trash can. Okay. Clever. Yes, so I am going to be making, well, if I show you what, I mean, obviously we've got the rainbow thing going on here. Now, I am adverse to buying land, so I put future site of the Rainbow Road. And as you can see, if I do this, we have lots of rainbow glass. I'm probably going to need more than that. But what I want to do here is I want to produce, 1, some areas for shops. 2, I want to put a shop out to sea. Now, I have to be very, very careful when I do this because I do not want to cover the, I guess that's the spawning platform for the what do you call it? What do you call them? The guardians, I want to say. The fishy things. We know what I'm talking about. The fishy things. So I need to double check that my proposed pathway, because what we're going to do is I'm going to start the Rainbow Road here. It's going to go up here. It's going to go 90 degrees-ish around here. And then it's going to go another 90 degrees-ish here. And I need to make sure it doesn't... in fact, I could just walk it, couldn't I? Or I could fly it. Let's just... Right, so... Right, I don't have a bow, but if I go out directly here, it doesn't look like it's going to hit anywhere. It's not going to clip. It's going to go over. It's going to be quite high above, so it's going to clip the edge of it, but it's not going to hit it, so that's going to be fine. Okay, so what I've done is I've made the rainbow pathway. So this is where it's going to start, and of course it's going to have all the colours of the world. What I need to do over here is, to avoid obvious operations going on over there, I need to terraform this bit, keep open the little caves that are still there, but just make sure that that bit looks natural. And I'm going to put in some lanterns. I have this many lanterns. So I'm thinking about every 3 blocks. I mean, obviously I'm going to have the rainbow sort of fade into effect, but that's going to take a little bit of work. So I'm just going to put the rainbow in for now, and then we'll fade off the beginning parts as we go. There we go. We've got a pretty rainbow. I mean, it's not pretty at the moment. I mean, it is, because colour. And it's going to be even more colour. Although it's going to be slightly less vibrant because it's not going to have the underbacking over there. It's just going to be pretty. I am way too into rainbows. That's a fact. That's a fact. I need to melt this in somehow. Let me think about this. There we go. I actually like that as a thing. I think that's pretty. It just sort of fades into the ground, and then off we go with mad rainbowness. And I do need to, yeah, I need to work on this a bit. Yeah, that works. I mean, obviously, apart from those two little gaps, which I shall go and sort of fill up now. But yeah, that sort of works. I mean, it's good enough. It's good enough. I mean, I'll just do a little bit of a maybe just modifying this. Actually, no, that goes there. That comes down, and I think we've got a semi-reasonable decent mountain here. There we go. That's the words I was looking for. Got to sort of do something. Well, no, that works for me. You know, I might bring this out a little bit. You know, just to look like it was designed that way. I say designed, that it was that way. So yeah. So I looks like I wasn't cutting into anything, but actually thinking about it, I should probably light that bit up so people don't have murder zombies having a go at them. Although it wasn't a huge amount of terraforming that I did, to be fair. I think I only took down like 3 torches. But yes, so we have the Rainbow Road, or at least the beginnings of it. And I need to start making it go on that way. I don't know how long it's going to be. I want it sort of long enough, but I also kind of want it to dip into the sea. Well, I'll do a gentle curve up and then we'll see where it goes. Well, that's the curve as it is so far, as it comes up. I think it needs to be like... I think that curve needs to go further out, to be honest. It's just me. And the fact that I have very apparently specific ideas on rainbows. But, you know, apparently that's just me. That's fine. I kind of want to leave. I kind of want to don't. Part of me wants to go past it, and part of me doesn't. I'm gonna have to have a chat, but I think maybe tailoring off the road the way I did at the beginning is possibly a way to go here, because the rainbow's going to be here, and if I just taper it out and just have like the odd 1 or 2 sparkling blocks as we go out and down. Maybe I think that might be a thing to do, just like the odd rainbow block. But I'm gonna solidify the bridge first, so it doesn't make me want to cry as I walk over it. Well, yeah, it certainly adds some colour to the landscape. Actually, I think I probably need to go and have a look and see what it looks like from the side. I mean, yes, not finished yet, and I want everyone to remember that I'm distinctly saying it's not quite finished yet. So, to be honest, I just love rainbows. It's really weird because in Hermit Chat, this is like secret insight. I mentioned that I wanted to do like a rainbow project, and Wells, I see you, Wells. Oh, I like that. Wells says, rainbows? I didn't think you did rainbows. And I have to say, rainbows are pretty much the best thing in the world. They are like my #1 all-time favourite kind of... Okay, that's pretty cool. I do like it. Let's see what it looks like coming from a house. So yeah, Wells, I do rainbows. I do rainbows pretty awesomely. In fact, I'll have you know, I do like the rainbow. I do. It feels like it should be longer, but I don't want to go over the thing until it's okayed. I feel like it should be longer, but right, we're gonna wait a bit. I'm gonna wait a bit. I need to figure out how I'm gonna do stairs, actually. I'm gonna take that future site of the Rainbow Road out. because that needs to go and I need to cover that bit up. But other than that, oh, ideas. So here I am popping some chorus fruit. I do have some blaze rods in my chest. So what you can do is you just get some end rods and just some end rods. Now end rods are great because if you go on the side, oh, I thought they were used as stairs, or could be. Oh, that makes it a bit of a blow. Looks like people are gonna have to jump. Although I do kind of like the idea. How can I make it more annoying or less annoying? I'm going to use the rods anyway. I just don't know how, because I do like the rods. Oh, annoyed now. I love that you can just see it from space, effectively. Just everywhere you go, you can see that on the island. That's fine. I do need to trail it off a little bit. I think that's what I'm going to do now. Trail it off a little bit. It feels like it should be longer, but I'll ask it in the next hermit meeting. That's not too far off. Okay, so I've got a lot of the bridge sort of broken up into its designated colours, and I've got to be quite careful that I don't fall off the bridge, because I've almost done that a couple of times. I mean, it wouldn't make a huge difference, but it would be blooming annoying. Okay, right, so there we go. We have broken rainbow. Okay, so we have the rainbow breaking up over there. I'm just debating if I should do some more sort of coloured shards further out. Ooh, I could do some glass panes. That would work. That would look like it's broken up even further. Okay, so I've got this sort of planned out so that when it gets all taken away, like so, it should all look like rods, and they're sort of rising. So that's going to come down, and if I, for example, that's what that turns into after a little while. Oh, I need to take that one out, because that's, and all the rods should be sort of floating sort of in the same sort of area. So it looks like kind of the rainbow bridge has sort of broken up. I feel very, very Thor-like when I'm on this. Oh, let's not take away the glass, because that's not what I'm here for. Is that everything? Let's take a look at that. They're relatively random, so I don't know why. Oh, well, obviously they're lining up, but you know, it's gonna be. I need to go over to there to look at it, actually. Here is where I need to go to look at it properly. Squid shop there, if you can get to it. Ow. Yeah, that looks like it's breaking up. Oh, yes. I am quite happy with that. Perfect. So, Cleo, why have you made a rainbow bridge just out of curiosity? Well, I want a new shop, and also I will discuss it with hermits, but you know, we can always sell like little plots over this side so that new shops can come on this side. I say sell, give away, because I don't really care, and I'm not plot fellas. I mean, I'm not plot fellas. You can have whatever land you like on the side of my building. So long as you want it, really, is the answer. So, yes, there's the rainbow bridge, and I'm going to do a little shop that was inspired by one of my patrons. Now, my patron is called Jenny, and she's slightly insane, and she wanted a shop which she never had to restock. And I approve of this. So I'm going to steal her idea. She's okay with it. I've already told her that that's what I'm doing. And she's just like, Yeah, all right then. So, yes, we are going to do Rainbow's End outfits. Ideally, something that I never have to restock. Unfortunately, Jenny's ploy has not really worked. Mostly because... How do I put this? Mostly because people started taking it as a challenge. So, yeah. I don't expect that to happen to here because hermits are more sane than my patrons are. So, yeah, I'm going to steal her idea and I am going to go and collect said theft. Why was there a creeper in my house? I don't understand how it's possible for him to spawn in here. What have I done? There's nowhere for him to spawn in here. Nowhere. It's just... Unless it spawned on the pressure plate. Game, you're cheating. Not only are you cheating, you're cheating in the work... Oh. Spawned on that. Okay, I can solve that problem. I should really have thought this bit through, to be honest. There we go. Right, let's take out all the torches again. I don't know, tweaking and refining, that's what I'm here for. I mean, it's not. What I'm here for is domination of the lesser zombies. But, you know, we can't have everything. Okay, so I'm not sure it's a secret that I'm terrible at flying. But I also don't know where there is an elytra launcher around this place. Also, never used an elytra launcher. It's not one of my most doable things. I've never used one, don't know how to use one, never seen it, so I really want those ink sacs. That seems like a problem. Okay, so I've gone for plan B. I hope she has an ender chest in there because I'm not coming back down for this. Right, plan B. Get up higher and then fly in. Plan B is good. Plan B is also probably not my best plan. Okay. There we go. Oh, plan B's working. Plan B's working. Ow. I say working. Seriously, no ender chest. 1 diamond per stack. False. I question your sense at this point. Well, now I have to get rid of that tower and I don't have anything extra. Also, I have to come back with diamonds. Okay, let's try this again. Whee! Ow. Thanks for that, false. Not sure what's the trigger for this is supposed to be. What? Hang on. Oh, okay. That's fine. I can do that. Right. 1 diamond per stack. Well, that should do it. There you go. I mean, I quite like ink sacs. Right, let's just... Where is it? Where's the button? There. That hurt. That hurt. Oh, that was going to hurt for a second. Right, let's just get here and climb. Because climbing is an activity that's healthy and fun. Mostly the healthy part. I'm not going to lie. Actually, I quite like doing the walking thing. What is that cube? I do not know what that block is. That's like not a regular block. It's not a regular block. It's a quarter size. Where is this block and how do I get it? What is it? I don't know. Does this shop have any ideas? No, this is just the blaze rods and the nether quartz and random chest in floor. Impulse. Impulse, you might want to you might want to collect your diamonds. You might want to come and collect your diamonds, Impulse. People are donating. You are just not collecting it. You know that vein at the side of your head that throbs? Very occasionally. That's how I feel when I come back to find 2 chickens. That's, yeah, the vein. Oh, it's a throbbing vein. I just need feathers, guys. And I don't think that there's anyone selling feathers. Not that I could tell because the district is that crowded. So, here's the plan. I have lots of armour. And I need to go get some blocks. And we need to go and set up the first clothing stop. And I need to get a chest as well so I can take payments. I mean, payments. Like anyone's going to pay me. But it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. And here we go up the Rainbow Road. We're going to go right to the end. And, oh, that's a nice... Oh. Well, it was a nice kind of jumpy thing. I don't have auto jump on because it drives me absolutely insane. So, yes, I think Rainbow's End... Oh, hang on. Okay, Rainbow's End shop is going to have to be here. So, hang on, I need to... Here, right. So, in fact, what we're going to do is we're going to put a diamond block here. And where's my sign? Right, so it's... Oh, no. Rainbows. Rainbows belonging to the rainbow. Oh, I don't care. Rainbow's End. Armour. Shop. Right. Let's go down. Okay, right. So I have 4 sets of armour. And we're going to go through them, like one at a time. But I think we need to have one. I actually need something to put these stands onto. Can I not pick these up? I thought I could. Hang on, why can I... Oh, I can't mine. Can't pick these up. Huh. Okay, I guess for now they're like this. So we've got the armour stands and... Nope, I don't like it. I'm going to have to fix this. Okay, yeah. Don't like that. So we're going to do it the way best way I can think of. Bye! You can now exist on the ocean floor. Bye! Okay, let's fix this baby up a little bit. Where's the orange? There's the orange, right. Okay, so easy blue, easy orange. Now, I've decided that I'm going to have them on these plinths because that makes them better and I can put signs and stuff on them. I think slightly ahead of each one. Boop, boop. Right, let's have a look at this. Is the wizarding armor? No, I didn't want to put that there. I certainly didn't want to do that. Okay, wizarding armor. This is the armor of bureaucratic wizardry, and it costs 64 diamonds. When a wizard casts a spell wearing this armor, a sheaf of papers and a quill will appear. The papers are forms which may be filled out in triplicate, explaining the effects of the spell, why the wizard wishes to cast it, and whether it's for business or pleasure. All must be completed before the effects of the spell takes place. And we've got named things, which boots of drudgery, chest of burdens, helm of discord, and pants of penmanship, because, you know, bureaucracy. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that, and we're going to put these things on there. Now, I do not know if the names stay. I really hope they do. And I'm going to pause whilst that aeroplane goes overhead. Okay, whilst I wait for that plane to go overhead, I dyed it blue. I dyed it blue because I wanted to, mostly. Okay, so that's the wizarding robe. And the next one is the Armour of Wonder. These have been taken from D&D objects, and several threads about D&D objects that are pretty useless, actually. Armour of Wonder. The armour of wondering what the madman who made this was thinking. When hit, the armour can do one of 20 things, including turning into butterflies, turning the combatant into an ogre, making leaves grow on the target of your choice, or remaining as normal armour. That one's really high, actually, if it gets hit. Surprise your friends. Also, 64 diamonds, so that one. Armour of... No, put it in the... There we go. And the Armour of Wonder... Oh, I didn't... Oh, I don't... Didn't name the boots. Forgot to name the boots. Maybe I'll come back and do that later. There we go. And the last one is the Armour of the Gods. Armour of the Gods. 64 diamonds. Set contains the God Helm. Gives the chance of complete enlightenment. Also the much more significant chance of causing your brain to leak out of your ears. The Chest of Relentless Wrath gives you the anger of the gods. If the chess piece has no effect, you may consider calming down a little. Arcanist Pants. Pants contain all magic known in the universe. Access to the magic is via a lengthy quest to a magical realm that is only reachable with access to the magic that's already in this pants. Mercurial Sandals. Fly like the gods. Boots only work if wearer is already wearing an elytra. Okay. So. Yeah. Oh, no, don't put them on me. God, no. I am not worthy for the gods. Although, Helm didn't make my brain leak out of my ears, so I'm assuming I know everything. Okay, so that is the Rainbow's End armour shop. And now we need to have a little payment chest. I mean, it's not really a shop, and I will come back and do this, but after farming like mats and stuff, I've just lost the will to will, actually. So, right. Yes, give me those. I want that. There. Boop. 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 Okay. Armour sets. 64 diamonds. And hopefully, although it's never a well-run thing, fingers crossed that, you know, I never have to restock, but I will come back and make it like a pretty thing. But there we go. That's how it goes, and absolutely perfect as a startup shop. Things will be coming sooner, but yes. Okay, if you have any ideas for other armor sets that you think might be fitting in with the theme, feel free to mention them. I may add them when I get more into the how do I put it? When I get more into the... There's a loud car. When I get more into the building of the object at the end of the rainbow, I might let other people build shops up here. Because that would be easier. Wow, people have... If your car is that loud, I am miles away from, like, a road. If it can get over a mile, your car's too loud. I'm just going to say it. There, I said it. So I've been ZombieCleo. This has been Hermitcraft. And I made a rainbow. Class dismissed.